Hello everyone, welcome to another Java video. In this video, we're going to be calculating the mean or the average of values in an array. We're going to write a program that prompts the user to enter 10 integer values and store them in an array. The program should then find the mean/average of the 10 values. So right now, what I've done is the following. I've initialized an empty integer array with 10 slots for integer values, and I have created a loop that loops 10 times, and it's going to enter 10 integers into our array, and this was our solution that we done in our previous question. Okay, so now we're going to get into the average calculation. All right, so for this one here, what we're going to do is we're going to use a for each loop. We're going to say int value, which comes from this array called numbers or nums, right? We're going to be representing each individual value as value, and until we reach the end of our nums. We're going to have integer total sum is equal to 0 because we need to track the total sum, and we can easily just update that total sum is equal to total sum, whatever is the value prior, with the current value that we're analyzing. And then we can have a double for our average, which is going to be just taking the total sum and dividing it by 10, which is the number of items that we have in our array list. And then we can say system.out.println the mean/average is plus average, just like that. And let's see what happens. Okay, so we're just going to enter some random numbers. So we'll just say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And our average ends up being 55 because if we were to add up all these numbers and get their middlemost value, right, or the most mid value, right, the average of these values is going to end up being 55 in this scenario. Okay, so this was really nice because we get to reuse our code that we've created before, so that we don't have to like recode and rethink about how we could enter 10 different integer values into an array. And here we get to use a for each loop where we get to look at individual values in an array instead of using an index, but rather creating a temporary variable with our for each loop and just be able to grab the value right away. And we were able to update this variable called total sum, which each of the values that we inputted here, so we were adding total sum by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and we were able to get a total value, which was 550. And after that, we were able to divide that by 10 to get our average value of 55, which was just a simple division calculation. Okay, so as always, thank you for watching and stay classy.